All right, here we are. 2018 Hall of Fame weekend, celebrating our newest edition, but at the same time, kind of a good opportunity to celebrate something pretty special. I think I read somewhere today that at least we are, the first group of teammates to be inducted together that played more than 10 years together.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. Certainly led by these two gentlemen. So we're going to start this out, take an opportunity. Bottle of champagne here. We're going to have a little toast. We're going to go around the table. Let everybody.
Don't put anybody's eye out with that.
Try not to. Here we go. See if I can.
You knock my hair off.
Well, there's nothing there. You guys. There we go. Well, I should have done that with a towel. That would have been way better.
That was nice.
So we'll
Thanks,
go around
Tommy.
the table. Let everybody
Thank you. I got it.
say a
That's the
little
way I poured it home.
toast to the group and start or kick-start the weekend here, I guess, for
John, pass that to
I got
Tom.
what has been
That's
a
Coxie.
pretty remarkable run of success that we've
Gotcha.
all had the opportunity to share and be
Here's
a part
another
of.
one
So,
for somebody.
is that everybody? I'll start. I don't know how we're going to go around the table, but so I'll just say.
Wait, that's mine. Give me
Sorry,
that.
buddy. Oh, here. You sure you don't want a smaller one?
Yeah,
You don't
there
drink
you go.
very
You
much.
might need
so-
to pour some
There you
more.
go.
We got 6 toasts coming.
Well,
Do
we'll
we not?
refill. I know. I didn't pour very well. Sorry. So I'll start it out and say, for me personally, what a thrill it was to not only play in the big leagues, but have an opportunity to play for a great organization, play with all you guys. The success that we had, while I think we enjoyed it and appreciated it at the time, to be here now, Cooperstown, have us all going in the Hall of Fame together, and like I said, having played so much baseball together, I know it's a thrill for me to have had the opportunity to play with you guys, be a part of it. Bobby, play for you. John, certainly play under you and your leadership, putting all this together. So it was a pretty remarkable run. And it's pretty remarkable to be here with all you guys and end up as Cooperstown. So cheers to everybody.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Tommy.
Are we waiting until all are done?
Cheers. Cheers.
No.
Reload.
Yeah, we can reload.
Baby
So,
sips.
Smoltzy, go
Baby
ahead.
sip,
You're next.
yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people here are tired of seeing Braves getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. It's going to be a little while before there's another one, but it was truly, I call it the time of my life. I like to think I gave you a lot of days off at third
100%,
base. You know,
100%.
these guys
Love
probably
you.
kept you busy.
Love you.
Bobby, it was,
Swinging punts like crazy. These two guys.
everybody here went through some ups and downs, some injuries. Maybe not you guys as much. Chipper, you had your major injuries, so it has been an incredible run. I think it vindicates all that we went through. We're kind of looked at as a team that'll never ever have this again, and it was awesome. It was awesome to spend 21 years in Atlanta, play for the Atlanta Braves, and basically call that home for as long as we did, and live there, and wouldn't have traded for anything. So this is
Cheers,
absolutely.
Mr. John.
Here.
And don't forget, Chipper, I still broadcast nationally live, so I do have the mic last, just in case you get froggy tomorrow or Sunday.
26 years as a Major League General Manager, and I came to Atlanta at the end of 1990 season, and to join my good friend here, Bobby Cox, in partnership, in leadership, and an organization that he had already begun to build with his astute drafts of people like Chipper Jones and many, many other players in our organization. And the pipeline was filled, and I was no dummy when I looked at this organization who was inviting me to come and consider being general manager. I said, let me see what they're about. They're about Bobby Cox, they're about good drafts, they're about player development, they're about homegrown players and people who are winners. And I said, this is this place that I'd like to be. And I took the job, and God knows it was the finest years of my life as a general manager. And a general manager can't be successful without a great manager, without great ball players, without competitors and winners and guys who have the spirit to want to win and compete and be successful. And we won a world championship together. I know we were able to win more up together, but the spirit of the team and the quality of the team and the caliber of the team and the ability of the team, made up of you guys leading the way, was a remarkable opportunity for this old general manager to join this organization and to work out my years to be a proud member of the Atlanta Braves organization, and I'm proud to be with every one of you, and especially you tonight, Chipper, for this great honor that you have, and I'm just so proud of you and happy for you, and congratulate all you guys for what you did to make this organization as grand and as beautiful and as successful as it has been.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Huzzah.
Well done.
Well,
Really good.
well done, everybody.
Tommy,
You know
done.
what?
all right.
I just heard one of the most amazing statistics. You have played more games than any person in the history of Atlanta sports.
Really?
Yep. I thought that was pretty cool.
Is there a punchline to this?
No. I heard it on the radio
Waiting for the
yesterday.
punchline.
You know, just sitting here thinking back, Bobby, appreciate you allowed me to enjoy the game more, and I appreciate that. John, I mean, you paid us. Thank you. You know, we appreciate it.
That's what I do.
You make life
What I
better.
do.
Glav, you taught me how to pitch hurt. You don't have to be 100% to play. Smoltzy, again, you taught me how to have fun and realize there's a little bit more to life than just baseball.
Yeah.
Chipper, yeah, you drove in a few runs for us. Wish you would have caught a few more balls here and there, but for the most part, you knocked them in. And,
Knocked in more than I let in?
well, hopefully, yeah, most nights. But great experience. Loved my time in Atlanta, and you guys are a huge part of my life, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
You're here.
They're here.
Chipper, who's the only Hall of Famer here you haven't gotten a hit off of?
That would be you.
Oh, okay. Don't edit that. Don't edit that, whatever you do.
All right, so I got a question for you two guys. Bobby, I'll let you answer it first. So, as a manager, all those teams in the 90s, the success we've had, or we had, 4 guys off your roster, pretty prominent players all those years in the Hall of Fame. What's that mean to you? What do you think about when you look and see, my God, 4 guys?
No, it's unbelievable. And the thing is, when I was inducted, I went in with you and Mad Dog and Tony La Russa, Joe Torre, and Frank Thomas, 2 managers, 2 of my own players. It'll never happen in the history of the Hall of Fame to be able to go in with 2 of your own guys. So that meant so much. But just again, having, you know, I can remember John Schuerholz walking to my office in spring training one year. And he says,
Tell it, Bobby.
yeah, you may have heard it, I don't know. He says, a starting pitcher is wanting $10 million a year, a starting pitcher? And I said, John, who are you talking about? I said, you talking about Maddux? And he said, yeah. And I said, yeah, $10 million a year is fine.
He was the best agent you had, man.
That was a long time ago.
Should have asked for 12.
I know, right? Now they're making 30. Inflation has gone up.
Yeah, it has.
Big time.
Anyway, Tommy, it was a pleasure, you know. You all feel like sons to me and family. And I tried to make baseball fun. And spring training, I always tried to make fun. You know, letting guys do what they want
Spring training
to
was
for the
fun.
most
Yes, it
part.
was.
We had a
And
blast.
I've even heard that from
blast.
guys that were here just 1 year. Said that was the greatest spring we ever had.
Yep.
Bobby Bonilla and a few other guys. We did baseball things.
Sheffield.
Yeah, Gary.
Sheffield, I talked to Sheffield so many times over
Yeah.
the course of the years, even like a year or 2 after he left, and we played each other in spring training, and he'd come up and he's like, man, I'm so disappointed I left. He goes, it's a zoo over here, and it was so nice and relaxed in y'all's camp, and you know, it's run professionally. You allowed us to be able to play ourselves into shape, whether it was, you know, the pitching staff or
Man,
or
you
the
know,
players.
we had to save a little bit for the end because we were always in the playoffs and, you know, championship games. So it worked out.
And how about you, being the architect of a lot of it?
Well, the architect caused me to have to make decisions, some of which were easy to make, some of which were difficult to make. I always did it in concert with this man here, Bobby Cox. Negotiations were tough. I won't mention with whom or when, or convincing people to come into spring training. Sometimes was difficult for me, but we finally prevailed, and we all were together. But here's the most important thing. No part of my life means any more to me than those years that I've spent with you guys in winning championships and building to win championships and being in your company. So I say huzzah to all of you. Cheers.
Who was the toughest guy you had to sign, John?
Well, he's close to me.
Is he doing World
Well,
Series
no,
work these days, or-
the toughest guy,
No, we had
the
a
toughest guy
couple.
to sign,
We had a couple.
there were a lot of them. The one person I was unable to sign is very close to me. But we found our way back together, and we're together again
It's all
as
good.
All good.
teammates in this great organization, and we're all together again now. So, and that's the way to celebrate it, like we're doing it tonight.
Hey, hey.
No disrespect to the rest of y'all, but my toast is going to be centered around Skipper.
Yeah.
He drafted me, 1990, number 1. You weren't quite here yet, but
Not yet.
you weren't far behind. I had no idea that Skipper was going to be our manager for the next, 2 decades. But I sure am happy that it happened that way. I spent my entire career trying to make you look good and please you throughout the years, but to draft me in 1990, to be my manager for 17 of the 19 years, I think I can speak for everybody here that it was truly special to come to the yard every day and know that we would be allowed to showcase our talents, and you gave us that freedom. I think spring training was a perfect indicator. You guys came to the park.
Worked so hard.
You
really did.
You got your
I
work
want everyone
in.
to know how hard we
Yes.
worked.
You got your work in, and then your quest for the senior tour started. For me, it was he allowed me to play myself into shape during the course of the spring training, and I certainly appreciate that. So, without further ado, the Hall of Famer, Bobby Cox.
Well,
Cox.
thank
Bobby
you.
Cox,
Thank you,
there
buddy.
you go. Here, cheers.
All right, I don't know how to answer that, to be honest with you, but without Chipper and Greg and John and Glav, I spent 20 years managing consecutive years in the big leagues, and most managers never get the opportunity to do that. And without these guys, it would probably be a 4 or 5 year stretch, and that was it. So thank you guys for everything. And Chipper, it was a pleasure to have you all those years. It was easy. The draft was easy. Our scouts loved you. And one of the guys that, Jimmy Williams, one of our coaches in spring training, one of his daughters was trying out for the Olympics, swimming. And he said, Bobby, if I could, for 2 or 3 days in the spring, could I go down there and watch her? And I said, Jimmy, you can spend a week, but you got to go see Chipper Jones play. And that was kind of one of the turning points. He saw you hit a home run left-handed. And I had only seen Chipper hit right-handed in the 2 games I saw him, and he played the game right. Nowadays, you see quite a bit of stuff that's going on in John's broadcasting, Tommy's broadcasting, and stuff that's going on nowadays we didn't see in the old days. And I mean, maybe I'm old school, I don't know, but I remember in the day,
A little bit old
we would
school.
start flipping guys what they're doing right now, every one of you.
Yeah.
And anyway, I want to toast to Chipper. Congratulations.
There's the Chipper.
Sir.
Here's to the group.
I got one more question, Bobby, and we got to set the record straight. Of the 3 of us 3, who got you thrown out the most?
Maddux.
Thank you. All right, we can rest now.
Seriously?
Yes,
Oh, case closed.
it's over. We don't
No,
have
wait,
to
wait,
discuss
wait.
it
No.
Harry
anymore.
Darling, Hunter Wendelstedt.
I only got you thrown out of 1 game.
No, see,
Well,
this is
tell
what
him
he
about
says.
You did
Tell him about
swear the most out of any of the guys.
I know, but I only got Bobby
Go
thrown
ahead,
out
tell
of
him
1
that,
game.
Doug. He did. He got me.
What was the one
No,
game?
it was 1 game.
just one.
Yeah. That was it.
Some of my favorite stories, people ask me all the time, what's Bobby like? You know, I mean, what's your favorite ejection?
Oh yeah.
It was
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, by far.
Go ahead, Chip.
Cincinnati. Okay.
Or Smoltz.
First inning of the game.
No, it was later than that. We had a 5-run lead. It was later. It was like a third inning.
Well, I thought he was.
It was early.
It was early,
I
though.
couldn't
And it was
qualify.
the first game of the series, so
Yeah.
we had just, we didn't want to burn our bullpen.
No, we had nobody
All
in
right,
the
so
pen.
Booney hits a triple in the gap. There's a play at third, and he slides in safe, but comes off the bag. All right, I keep the tag on him, and Hunter Wendelstedt calls him safe. Right,
And I came in
he
pointing.
He saw it and comes in pointing. Somehow or another,
Hunter steps on my foot.
they got tangled up, all right, and bumped. Smoltzy gone. So Skipper comes, he comes waddling out, and he's just, and he gets an explanation from Hunter, and Hunter said, he bumped me. And Skipper, I'll never forget it, he goes, oh, Hunter, you wouldn't make a pimple on your daddy's ass, And at that point, glove went over the face. Bobby got tossed, and the whole time Smoltzy was already tossed, right?
Yeah.
And Coxie comes out and he says, "You're not tossed. You get up on that mound." Smoltz comes up. He goes up and he's standing on the mound like a little kid, like he doesn't know what to do. And finally, Bobby gets tossed and he starts to walk off and he goes, "Smoltz, come on, man." and it was so funny. Brett Boone and I were on third base laughing so hard. That was a really,
That was the best 10 minutes.
Was
of the
that
year.
not? Didn't Hunter throw you out and then you threw him out?
No, that was later. That was Meals.
That's another umpire. You threw
When
him
I
out.
was taking care
Gary
of
Mills.
the guy behind the scenes here. But no, he stepped on my foot and he said,
I saw it.
"You bumped
I
me."
was there.
And I stood on the mound, and Randy Marsh came over and said, "John, I have to leave." I said, "I'm not leaving." My manager said, "I'm standing on the mound."
No, I told him. I
Yeah,
said,
I'm not leaving.
"He's
I don't
have to
not
leave."
thrown
I
out
said, "You
yet.
can reverse." I said, "You
We
can
just
reverse
started
this."
the game.
Yeah, it's like the second or third inning, and Bobby was like worried that we were going to blow our bullpen in the first game of the series.
That was awesome.
It was hilarious. So that, just to let you know, Skip, whenever somebody asked me
No,
what's your
but Mad
favorite
Dog got me
ejection,
thrown out
Yeah.
one time by, I said,
That
he's
was
not
only
pitching,
one
he's not
game.
even pitching.
It was when he was doing the chart. That's the story I
The
tell all
balls
the
are
time.
close,
Yeah.
and I'm going, damn, that's a strike, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mad Dog goes up for a cough. I said, if you're going, check out those pitches. He comes back and said,
Yeah,
Bobby,
but
they're
Bobby,
right
you
there.
lied to
They
him.
were that far outside. I'm screaming at the umpire.
Bobby, we
I'm
told
out.
him for the record.
See, he's
We said,
nothing
"Don't
but a-
go down and tell Skipper."
Yes.
He goes, all right, I won't." And he went down and he told you the opposite.
You're a pot stirrer, man.
That was just for fun.
Stirring the pot. Yeah. You thought we needed a pick-me-up, right?
yeah.
That's awesome. That was so cool.
Smoltzy, this might be the second time I see you drunk in my life.
Give me a
No chance.
Give me a little bit.
No, I got a question. I want to ask a question.
Cox, you
I
ready?
want to ask
Oh, oh, oh.
Chipper,
Sure.
because obviously I got a chance to see your whole career, but I want to ask what seriously you were thinking about after you blew out your knee in spring training, and you hadn't even
Why are you
begun your
asking
career.
Chipper? Why don't you ask me that?
I knew how you felt.
He had
Yeah.
2 knee replacements. I
You were
just
like
had a
this in first
measly little
base.
ACL, So much was unknown about the ACL injury back in 1994. You didn't know if you were going to be the same player. I mean, speed was. I know it's hard to believe, but speed was a huge part of my game coming up through the minor leagues. Doubles, triples, stolen bases, and it was rough. You work your whole life to get to the big leagues, and I mean, I'm on the cusp. I'm hitting third every day in spring training. He's got me in the 3-hole first day of spring training in '94, hitting in front of Freddie and David, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm getting a long look too. Like all the starters are getting 2, maybe 3 ABs. I'm getting 3, maybe 4 every day in spring training. So, but I was playing well, and I felt confident. I had the team made, and then all of a sudden, the baseball gods kind of tap you on the shoulder. And
That thing at first base.
it's
God, I
you know,
remember like it was
it's
last
over.
night.
And I remember being on the training table, and Terry Pendleton came in, and Terry, you know, y'all know. I mean, he was the leader of that clubhouse. He was my mentor. He came in, and we cried together for like 10 minutes in between innings, and he finally he got up and he said, "You got to pull yourself together. Parents are outside. Your wife's outside. He goes, you got to be strong." He goes, "You're going to be fine. Just be diligent with your workouts, and you'll come back stronger than ever." And he was right. He taught me how to lead by example, and I think that was the most important lesson I learned from TP through the years. But it's an honor to be here. Obviously, I'm the first position player. Hopefully, I'm not the last. I would love to see Andrew get some more conversation.
Freddie
get some more
McGriff.
play.
Freddie Mac.
Freddie Mac. Yeah, I'm still not giving hope on Murph.
Yeah,
Giving
Murph.
hope on
Yeah.
Murph.
Yeah.
No, I know.
So many great players, iconic players in the Southeast. Braves country loves all of you guys, all those guys, and I must say I'm very proud that I'm the first position player, because y'all shut everybody down, but the onus of
You
the
had to
offense
play every
had
day.
to fall on somebody.
As I told you,
know?
when you were starting to complain about us playing once every 5 days, you made a choice when you were little to play every day. You could have pitched.
A lot of that was
Yeah.
jealousy.
Okay.
You know, you guys were playing some pretty elite golf courses, and I wasn't allowed to play.
Yeah. Tell him,
but,
Smoltz, we pitched, we hit, we ran the bases,
The only thing
we did all that.
That's exactly right. We did
Well,
everything
I
the
mean,
position
within-
player did,
within
except
reason.
for
What do you
they
mean?
didn't pitch.
Yeah.
You spent how many years in the big leagues?
22.
22. How many home runs you hit?
Just one. That's all I needed to hit.
Yeah, but you got to put it in perspective.
Y'all hit 5 apiece.
How many innings have you pitched?
Well, I mean, you don't know. He never allowed me to pitch. Did I not ask you? Did I not ask you to pitch every once in a while? I mean, if we're going to get
Chip
blown
did
out.
close out at Bowles, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was screaming 89 miles an hour up to the
What's wrong with that? That's good.
I didn't have the movement or the deception that you did. But no, it was a blast playing behind you guys when it was your turn. I mean, obviously, you were one of the best big game pitchers. Your bites were lightest. You were awesome. So fitting that you were on the mound for, our crowning achievement in '95. And
It ain't PG over
the
there.
only
What a
guy that I've ever seen throw a complete game in an hour and 49
78
minutes.
pitches or something like that?
78 pitches.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And gave up a run. He gave up a run in Chicago. We won 4-1, and he threw a complete game.
Well, that was his average that year, 1 run.
Yep.
1 point something.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I did not like y'all, but y'all did allow me to perfect the bare hand
Yeah.
because there were so many
Yes, you
toppers.
did.
Oh,
You were good.
yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
So
That
it-
used to scare us.
And I love remember that because
Unless I hung a slider.
only time it was usually a screamer.
Yeah.
On a hanging slider.
Yeah.
So, but that was good. So, we had a blast.
A lot of fun.
I truly appreciate it.
Well, I'll say this. I'm honored to be with all of you Hall of Famers, you great Braves. It's a delight for me to be here with you. And Chipper, I especially say to you, congratulations for the newest
Appreciate
member in the Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
It's as good as it gets.
Wade Boggs would tell me for the last couple of years, he said, Schuerholz, we're going to have to build an extension in the Hall of Fame to take care of all the Braves that are inducted. And that's because of the greatness of our organization, the great players, and all you guys and our manager and the organization, scouts and player development people that you all recognize. And for that, I say congratulations again. It's an honor to be with all of you.